Most of the best written conversation ever is found in the Peaky Blinders series. Because every exchange in the series resembles a battle where words are used in place of weapons. Characters must therefore use tact when playing the discussion game. As a result, even if the entire segment is staged, the psychological ploys that underlie these exchanges are authentic and exceptionally well written. In the following video, you'll discover how Tommy Shelby uses 4 incredibly easy strategies to always win confrontations, even when he's under pressure. It will undoubtedly be very helpful to you. Stay with the video, then. Let's begin with the very first thing you need to implement to conversations you would like to dominate. Number 1. Asking questions that make the other person break character. One of the most significant lessons you can take away from Thomas is this one. He is adept at using this tactic to outwit his opponent in conversation, and the results are consistently in his favor. Tommy always employs this strategy to make room for himself. In other words, I may guarantee that using it against those who are stronger than you will be more effective. It makes no sense to change the subject when you are already a stronger position, right? You should apply another method in that situation, which we will explain after the first one. But with regard to this, when we're under pressure, our inclination is to conform to the established conversational flow. With asking any out-of-place question, you can interrupt the one-sided conversational flow. Even if your adversary is aware of your tactic, you may easily break up the monologue by asking inappropriate questions and forcing him to stop speaking. If you pay close attention when watching Peaky Blinders, you'll notice how frequently Thomas employs this tactic. And you should start learning it right now, because doing so will enable you to regain control in practically all circumstances. This is related to a second trick as well. I showed you how to interrupt the flow of the conversation, but what if they turn the tables on you? The first tactic was designed to disrupt the flow of the dialogue. The second tip, though, is to try to keep your conversation flowing when others are around. If you allow someone to disrupt the flow of your speech, you won't get what you want, right? Tommy is aware that you simply cannot get to the point. Therefore, even when a bomb is about to go off, he always completes his statements. In both the show and in real life, everyone tries to surround you and apply pressure. However, there is another method for dealing with that, and we'll cover it at the conclusion of the video. As I previously stated, there is no purpose in talking to someone who is not paying attention. Tommy is adept at keeping the conversation moving or precisely breaking it. Therefore, I wanted to demonstrate for you how to successfully carry on a conversation whether you are under pressure or in a position of authority. If you are the one who is under pressure, just keep asking questions unrelated to the present subject until you interrupt the flow, as Tommy does. And if you are the superior, make sure that they never interrupt the flow of your conversation. Be aware that the first trick can work against you. So, figure out how to prevent that. They can be informed that you will discuss a topic related to their interests towards the conclusion of your conversation. They will therefore probably wait for you. Please give a like if you enjoyed the first 2 tricks, it really helps. Let's move on. Maintaining eye contact is the third trick. Tommy frequently employs this tactic, regardless of whether he is in a superior, inferior, or equal position. Additionally, there are numerous ways to maintain eye contact. For example, maintaining eye contact can be a sign of attention, attractiveness, and more. However, Tommy uses it in a way that is considerably more authoritatively. He also incorporates his body language with that expression. His chin is somewhat elevated. That suggests that he has an underlying belief that he is more dictatorial than they are. That is how to include it with your nonverbal cues. Here is yet another Watch, Tommy isn't even blinking. And as a result, their relationship becomes more tense. Naturally, Tommy does this on purpose each time. That is how Tommy puts pressure on the situation. Comment below with your thoughts if you could feel his chilly eyes glaring at you. He never thinks twice about using it, and always gives the impression that he is stronger than his opponent. So, you can apply this approach to your everyday life as well. But as I've already mentioned, it has a variety of different uses, and how and when you mix it with your body language will determine how it changes. Make sure you only use it against those you wish to establish your dominance over, and exercise caution when utilizing it. Because if you don't, you'll just be bothering others. Tommy himself is not using it against his brothers or friends. The fourth tip is to avoid reacting. Overreacting to circumstances makes you appear anxious. Additionally, if you exhibit any signs of anxiety, others will discover your weakness. And that's when you start to lose influence in a conversation. However, if you remain calm under pressure, you can always restore your composure. Just because you didn't exhibit any signs of weakness, your strength. That was a fairly severe case, and I hope none of us will ever need to maintain composure in a crisis. Enjoy way, but keep in mind that remaining calm shows confidence to everyone. You are capable of managing the situation at hand. You are more likely to succeed if you maintain your composure under pressure. However, if you show them that you are afraid, they will use it against you whenever you are with them. Therefore, even when you are scared, act like you are not. Most individuals enjoy fictional characters like Tommy Shelby, politicians, and Gans GTAS. This trick is used by Tony Stark. Regarding Thomas, there were several occasions when he was unmistakably in a challenging or weaker circumstance. When someone threatens him, that was the final ruse Tommy employed to reclaim his dominance and demonstrate his legitimacy. Okay, gentlemen, that concludes the video. How do you feel? If you think these tips work or not, please comment below. In order to learn about other content like this, make sure you are subscribed. I'll see you in the next